10 at 10 continues with no wait weather.
Well, we continue with a pretty fair stretch of December
Very
weather.
nice.
And the snow that's kind of built up from earlier last week, slowly eroding away.
I remember a couple of years ago, it was something like -20 in December, -20, -10, not like that at all.
No, not like that at all right now. We're enjoying some very mild conditions. Here is a look outdoors. Quiet weather continues into the evening, and it's 33. That's above freezing, and it's 25. That's what it feels like, I should say, thanks to those south winds, still persistent at around 10 miles per hour. Moorhead, the temperature at your airport, 30 degrees. Now, last week and through the weekend, we saw quite a bit of snow on the dike in East Grand Forks. That is melting away. It's 33 degrees. Wind also at 10 miles per hour in the Northern Valley. Look at Devil's Lake, still 40, 37 Valley City, 36 in Jamestown. Out to the east across much of western Minnesota, we have upper 20s in Wadena and in Wahpeton, Breckenridge, but elsewhere, a lot of low to mid 30s out there for a mild evening. I wanted to point this out. This time of the year, as we glide into mid-December, our average high is in the mid-20s, average low in the single digits, and today we spent the entire day at or above freezing, just briefly dipping down to 31 degrees. So that goes a long way towards melting a lot across the valley. And look at the temperatures out to the west where the snow has melted. 50 in Langdon, once again, a lot of upper 40s through the James River Valley, including Oaks, Jamestown, and Devil's Lake. And high temperatures in Lakes Country today, mid and upper 30-degree readings. Here's a look at the visible satellite. As we zoom in, the moving clouds down to the south, this is still snow, and we could watch it just kind of erode away slowly from east to west there as mild air continues across the valley. We're going to see more mild weather. And here's a look at the satellite. Clouds moving in, and clouds really act as that blanket to kind of keep that heat from radiating out during the overnight hours. So it's going to be a mild overnight with temperatures dipping and slipping into the upper 20s and low 30s. That's cold enough for surfaces to get frosty. Once again, allow some time to scrape the frost off your windshield of your car and get the mittens out for the kids, because up north and to the north and east, I expect some cooler temperatures with clear skies. But look at this. First thing in the morning, there'll be a slight chance of some spits here and there of freezing drizzle. And in the mid-morning hours, as things warm up just a pinch, there's a chance that that could change back over to rain or mix with a flake or two of snow. Does not look as widespread as it was earlier. And again, we'll keep that location along and south of Interstate 94 across much of the region. Temperatures tomorrow making their way up into the mid-30s. Wind light from the southwest or west. As we go through the afternoon, the chance of rain does increase a bit as this system moves into central Minnesota. Notice temperatures will be warmer. We're talking upper 30s by the afternoon. This is out of here for the evening. Very quiet, so if you want to head outdoors and, well, walk the dog or go play with the kids at the park, it looks pretty good out there with temperatures falling only into the low 30s. Here's a look at your day planner. Tomorrow morning, starting out cool with a few raindrops possible. Watch for slippery streets. Allow extra time. By midday, most of that moisture should be working its way out. If we have any at all, it'll be very light. And 35 degrees in the afternoon on your way home from work. After a high in the upper 30s once again as we continue to melt snow in the valley. 5 o'clock readings on your way home from work will be cooling from the upper 30s and 40-degree range down into the mid-30s for almost everybody. Mid-30s as well as a few low 30s across Lakes Country. It does look like the clouds will be exiting your area. No moisture at all, no rainfall, maybe a few clouds is all, with temperatures in the mid-30s along the northern tier. A very quiet afternoon in northeast North Dakota, mid and upper 30s. After highs once again in the mid to upper 40s. Fire in the sky. Rick, thank you for sharing this Lake Ida sunrise of beauty. And we'll see more of that on Wednesday. Clouds and sun, a mixture. And how about 42 in Fargo now as we crack that 40-degree nut, thanks to a little bit more in the way of wind. Then, as we rock and roll into the middle of next week, things get a little more unsettled. Chance of snow Thursday, especially on Friday. We could see a little accumulation Friday night and into Saturday morning. The storm system will exit to the east on Saturday, so I think most of the day will be snow-free, but cooler with north winds for those tailgaters out there.
Yeah, so when Mike's out there getting those, wings.
And it'll be earlier because of the early start on 11 o'clock, so yeah.
The bomber hat and some mittens will come in handy, and, Bison fans, they're a hardy bunch.
Yeah.
Sure are.
All right.
Counterfeiters are trying hard this holiday season. Still to come, how you can avoid being a victim of counterfeit products.
And the new device that's being tested that could help people who have damage to the heart.